시청자 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 마무리 투수 고서 키우기. 자, 드디어 고서 메이저리그 데뷔전 갑니다. 돌버츠의 신임을 얻어서 메이저리그 붙박이 가야죠.
Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something.
나이스.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the
와우.
warning track, he makes the catch. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Let's go right now, fellas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
그렇지. 능력치 먹었고 데뷔 첫 삼진 아웃입니다. 메이저리그 데뷔 첫.
Consistent strikeout pitcher. You have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Philly down to their last strike.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 사이렌과 함께 2세이브 갑니다.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field.
중견수.
And
그렇지.
he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, David Peralta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop
뭐야,
it, and he
연속
hit a
안타.
missile. Bring the
여기 잘 쳐,
tying run
갑자기.
to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the full now 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy is to pound him inside. They're doing that.
이도에 먼저 던질 걸.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tim LaCastro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Didn't quite catch the zone
돌버치
there.
좀 화나 보인다.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fuentes in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. Here's a
잡아라,
pop-up
진짜.
now. Fuentes has room in foul
그렇지.
territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Tonight's ball game. Gore is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1. Ready now, Cole Calhoun is coming off a solo
지고
home
있는
in
데서
the previous
올라왔네?
trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. As we near the end
난도
of this one, I
세이브
think it's safe to
상황이라고.
say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well,
아,
as a
저거는
former offensive
안
player, I
됐구나.
absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the
나이스,
fastball,
먹혔어.
you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
좋다.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Christian Walker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Gore, just a
한 점
19-year-old,
차니까 홈 경기니까
selected in the
또
15th round
9회
during the
역전 또 때릴 수도
2020
있는
draft.
거니까.
Hey, this guy, absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has an impact at the big league level.
그렇지.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
오,
Into the corner and slicing foul. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another foul ball, and this battle will
은근히 또
continue.
커트를 잘하네.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
나이스.
Struck him out, so it
왼쪽
remains
꽉
a
찼다.
1-run lead as they head in for their final. A close one. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 21.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a
좋고요.
right-hander's begun to get loose. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Easy out, plays it first.
Swinging and a
그렇지.
miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One
능력치
away.
먹었고요.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a guy who could use a 3-for-4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s.
아,
3
저건
homers
스트라이크지.
and 11 RBIs. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the first-year player draft of 2012.
그렇지.
I know this
파울티.
guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Bodie becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound.
제발. 그렇지.
In time, and the ball game
능력
is
시도
over.
먹었어.
This evening's game. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
The center fielder.
피칭 클러치는 뭐 나쁘지 않지.
Hey, pretty
한
aggressive
점
pitch
차.
right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
This is pulled into
Aha.
right, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Nobody away.
That's inside. 2-0.
제구가 너무
Gets
흔들리는데.
his lead at first, nobody out.
나이스.
To
이거
first.
병살?
Dozier. On to
아,
first. Not in
세이브야.
time
아,
as he
고속
just
열심히
hits the bag
뛰었는데.
ahead of the throw. Here comes the first pitch. Wilson Contreras comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled away.
One down.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
아, 저걸 쳐?
Looked like he was. They're a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Scooped up, a tag for one. Back
그렇지.
to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
His makeup.
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman.
자,
Alec
세이브 가죠.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well
잡어,
out to deep
잡어.
left field. He
아,
lays out
저걸
for it, but
왜
he can't pull it in.
그냥 잡아야
Oh, this
되는 걸.
deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay.
오,
and
나이스.
it's in time as he's out at third as the good
오,
relay gets him.
다행이다.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've
본인
already
스스로
got 2
아웃되었어.
bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're
Wow.
already in the scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
앤드류 맥코치네.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing
나이스. 슬라이더.
There is Dozier.
깔끔하게 마무리하네요. 오, 다행이다. 옵세이브 성공.
Final out, and the Rockies have come back to even up this. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자,
So that
사이렌과
brings up the
함께
outfielder
고우석
Austin Slater, and he always
가봅시다.
poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
한 점 차이네요.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, nobody.
No contact
Nice.
there, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Hit hard on the ground at
나이스.
first. He's got it,
일루수 정면.
and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
아, 또야.
Plate, Mauricio Dubon. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
이게 낫겠다.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Gore has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical.
마지막은
So many
슬라이더
guys
이쯤에.
bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't
안
one of them.
나오네.
He does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up and down, not overpowering,
야,
but he knows how to pitch.
치긴 치네.
Reined in. And he'll
나이스.
take this on to first,
오,
and they're down
능력치
to their
먹었고요.
final out, 2 away. Now at the plate,
오,
Donovan
미션
Solano.
엄청 자주
Not
뜨네.
providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the
나이스.
ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Close one tonight. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
7세이브 가봅시다. 한 점 차
Sends that
승부.
one out of play for
역시나.
strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
그렇지.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Plays it first. Plays it first.
And he
그렇지.
takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Here's the first pitch to him.
돌았죠,
Tried to check
방망이.
it, and it's 0-1.
Later.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In for strike two. Gore, originally from South Korea, he was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned very solid big league ball player. That's a big
그렇지.
accomplishment.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop
Mauricio Dubon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps.
Look silly with that one.
나이스.
Swing and a miss. They
깔끔하다.
struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And it's a 4. It's called upon with 2 out in the 8 as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
오, 4대1. 아, 8에 올랐는데. 투아웃에 주자 1루에 있는 상황에서
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
저건
That one looked like it
스트라이크지.
could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side,
완벽하다.
and that will do it. One left for San Francisco. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastremski. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And right into the
나이스
shift.
1루수 정면.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
나이스
Good
넣고
knuckle
야
curve,
지렸다.
0-2.
Your idea of working the window, you're frustrated right now, down 0-2.
그렇지. 저걸 또 잡아줘요
And this
심판이.
is a strike
도와준다.
3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
오, 다른 러프다.
Now in the box,
삼성에
number
있었던
33. He comes
러프.
to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a bouncing ball, foul.
아, 러프한테 안타 맞네.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
반갑긴 한데 러프.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a
96말
called strike 1.
시원시원하다.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost
Wow.
drills a guy. Get back
공
in the zone.
빠르게 보소.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing and a
그렇지.
fly
떴어요.
ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to
완벽하다.
this one. And the Rockies have taken the Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So digging in now, Domingo Santana. And
두
this
점
guy's
차이
needing to get things
괜찮네.
started here in the
나쁘지
top
않네.
half of the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
This offense has been underachieving all day. Sure, on their own pitching staff, someone has to have
그렇지.
a quality AB and get this line going.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now the pitch.
The center fielder.
Lofted
오,
in the air
먹혔어요.
out toward right center.
이거 잡아줘야지.
Waiting on it is Dahl. He's
굿이야.
got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Austin Hedges. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat
나이스.
up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Last strike now for Cleveland.
나이스. 떴어요. 이거 포수 잡아라 진짜.
Collins is under it. Makes the
그렇지.
catch, and that's the ball game. A 2-0.
Your
Gore
attention,
comes
please.
out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
자, 10세이브 갑시다.
Now batting,
2점
Wilmer Flores. He's
차에서
batting
올라왔네요.
cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
오, 나이스. 1루수
And he'll
수비
step on
좋고요.
first himself for the out. Into the box now, Alexander Canario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Dario.
Hit hard
나이스.
on the ground to
정말
third.
좋네요.
Arenado has it. Throw
굿샷.
on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out.
야, 고우석이
Throw
직접
to
잡아서
first here will
끝내네요.
be in time for the final out,
10세이브.
and the Rockies
오, 굉장히
make it 6
심플하게
straight
성공하네요.
victories now as this one is over.
Ladies and
Gore
gentlemen,
enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4
야,
outs
블론
here
세이브
instead of
하나도
the
없어요.
standard
아주
3.
페이스 좋습니다.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex
4대
Dickerson.
1에
No hits in 3
주자
tries
1루인데
so far. He's struck out once.
아,
Fastball
스트라이크
in there
기가
for a
막히게
called
들어갔네.
strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 8th inning. 4. And
그렇지.
strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired.
그래, 점수 더 내면 또 세이브기에 날아가잖아.
Ready for another shot now.
오,
Number
우리
33,
삼성의
2 for 3
용병이었던
with a
다린
double on his
러프.
line so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A bouncer up the
나이스.
middle.
이루수
Fielded
정면.
cleanly. And there's one away. Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit
나이스.
softly on the ground to third.
3루수
Throw on to
좋고요.
first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. At the plate, Scott Spindler, and he needs to make something happen. They're down
와,
to their
저걸
final out
잡아주네.
here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike.
상대팀 감독이 열받을 만하지 저건.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down. Final strike here this afternoon. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too
아,
far
저걸
out in
치네.
front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Last strike here for the Giants. And a swing and a
그렇지.
miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one in this ball game.
Your
Gore
attention,
takes
please.
the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 21.
야, 완벽합니다 진짜. 일찍만 데뷔했어도 구원왕 될 수 있었을 텐데. 그래도 아까 리그 올라왔을 때 선두가 20개였나 그랬으니까 아직 상반기 안 끝났으니까 하반기 때 이 페이스 유지하면 될 것 같기도 하거든요. 일단 매 경기 최선을. 오, 다행이다.
The 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
그렇지.
A
잘
swing and a
가라.
miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
어?
The fastball here is he'll take a
스트라이크
look
아니야?
at ball 1, 1-0.
나이스, 방망이 돌았고요.
As he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted the other way to left center.
아, 이거
Giving
장타인가?
chase is Dahl.
아유.
Takes the turn and heads for second. And this one
어,
scoots
그래도
all the
다행이다.
way to the wall.
좌익수가
And
잡아가지고.
he is in at second base with a
슬라이딩을
one-out
못 잡을
double.
거면 안 해주는 게 도와주는 거예요.
Trent Grisham will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the
다행이다.
middle. Throw on to first.
아, 중견
And the
안타로
Padres are down to
1실점
their
하는 줄
final
알았어.
out now. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he got him out in front that
strike.
time. Strike 1. Fly ball right
나이스.
down the line.
잡아라.
Ozuna is under it.
굿샷.
That ends the inning. 4-2 the final
of his pitchers.
Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 13 세이브 향해 갑시다. 오랜만에 홈 경기에서 사이렌 소리와 함께.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third.
위험했다.
But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
아,
Close
너무
there.
먼 건 또 안 나오는구나.
Breaking ball. Slow roller left side. Throw on
굿샷.
to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Wilson Contreras will pinch hit here, and he's the potential
대타네요.
tying run.
Number 40.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Hit on the ground
그렇지.
down the first
일루수
baseline.
정면.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. To first. He's got it.
나이스.
And he'll step
오,
on first for the out,
깔끔하게
and
또
the ball game
성공합니다.
is over. This evening's game Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
와우,
strike.
직구 좋다.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that
그렇지.
can round up there
너클커브까지.
close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
잘 가라.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
화끈하네,
Set.
고서.
Here's the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike. Final strike for the Braves. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but 2 has him down to their final strike. Here it
그렇지.
comes. Struck him out. Atlanta. Good night. This evening's Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9.
자,
Looking to
15
close the
세이브
door.
갑시다. 요 아틀란타전 이후가 올스타전이기 때문에 그래도 상반기 안에 15 세이브 가면 진짜 잘한 거죠.
1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
오,
Well
좋아.
out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one
아, 이거
foul.
한번 써야겠다.
Ready with another 2-2.
그렇지.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in for the Braves, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's
어?
a swing and a shot
오,
back up the
나이스.
middle.
수비
But
슈트가
right
살렸다.
at the shortstop for the second out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
오,
Line towards
다행이다.
center
오,
field.
중견수.
This
그렇지.
is
15 세이브
taken in as a
성공합니다.
perfect metaphor to end this one as that
어,
ball was
돌버치
hit
엄청
hard,
좋아하죠?
but the ball game is over. 3-1. The
Your
Gore
attention,
takes
please.
the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
다저스랑 경기네요. 무조건 이겨야죠. 다저스가 디비전 현재 선두기 때문에. 또 돌버츠도 자기 적이잖아. 친정팀이라 꼭 이기고 싶어 할 거예요.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs.
그렇지.
off a
좋아
closer like
심판.
this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes this one high,
야,
1-1.
윌
You
스미스가
know,
5번
something to
타자라니
keep in mind.
많이
They're
컸네.
really burning through that
야,
bullpen, and this is
삼루수.
only the first game of the
오,
series.
수비 좋아.
Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
야, 맥스먼
And
씨도
that'll bring up the
강타자죠.
versatile Max
조심해야 돼.
Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 the count. Pulls this one
오,
into the air
다행이다.
out into right field.
블랙먼.
Blackman is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
와,
So
벨린저까지.
here's Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate
자,
as the last
타선이
chance
어디
for
하나
his
벌을
side. 2 out
타자가
here in the
없네.
ninth. And this will be a call.
Yeah.
Strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
나이스.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-9, the final in this one. Colorado blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
First for the victorious base-off. 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3. Your
Gore
attention,
comes
please.
out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21.
So striding in, Gavin Lux.
오,
as
가빈
he'll look to
럭스.
bring home that tying run
가빈
from
럭스
second
쟤
with a
때문에
base hit
지금
into the outfield.
오재영 계속 그거잖아. 아,
He's set
벤치
and the
멤버.
pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
저게 볼이야?
Ball and a strike.
1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it. Make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Struck
그렇지.
him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out a trouble. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
아, 휴스턴
Here's Carlos
전이
Correa now. No hits in
올스타전
3
마지막
tries so far.
경기네요.
He struck out once.
상반기 마지막.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
위험했다.
1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one.
나이스,
When you got a
뜬거.
great hitter in the
호수
box,
잡아.
gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Now batting.
어,
Part of the
스트라이크
zone, but
좋고요.
it's taken for a strike. Gore has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and
좋다.
doesn't walk a lot of
2
batters.
strike.
Boyd, pitching coach Matty V, they love to bring a guy
그렇지.
in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yuli Gurriel goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2
카운트.
strikes. Last strike now for Houston. And
Nice.
he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, in a quick series like this.
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21.
야, 만약 이게 2차전이고 3차전에 세이브 한 번 더 한다면 상반기에 20 세이브 가능하겠는데?
The left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
터커 삼진으로 끝냈었죠.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. He
그렇지.
struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, number 31. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this
아이고,
guy
너무
would
빠졌다.
like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Nice adjustment out on the mound.
그렇지.
Overthrew
일루수
the
정면.
first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Corey Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
아하.
one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. The count now at 2-1. And that's
Nice.
taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final noon. Last strike now for Houston. That's off the end of the bat foul. Stay alive that time.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is
능력치도
over.
먹고.
1-run game this afternoon. 3.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game. Recognize the
와, 대박. 고속 올스타 뽑혔습니다.
And this has got to be a high point in the career of the fellow you see
와,
there as he's
고속.
making his first ever
중간에
All-Star
올라왔는데 야, 올스타전에 선발됐습니다.
7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
대박이다. 올스타전에 선발되다니.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Rougned Odor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards
뜬공이죠.
left center. Peralta is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
굿샷. 아, 날 9회 올렸으면 더 대박인데. 9원 투수로.
Jose Ramirez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 the count. Arenado trying to get there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
나이스.
Toward right
먹혔어
center
이거.
field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to
나이스.
track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quiet.
한명만 던지네. 캔디 잘쓰면 1등 나오네.
자, 현재 다저스가 디비전 선두고요. 콜로라도가 4게임 반차로 바짝 따라 붙었네요. 예, 그래도 초반에 고우석 올라왔을 때 7경기 차일 때 비하면 많이 줄었습니다. 샌디에고 파드리스도 계속 잘 쫓아오곤 있네요. 와일드카드에 있어서는 콜로라도랑 샌디에고 파드리스이기 때문에 요거는 걱정 안 해도 될 것 같네요. 세이브는 1등이 32개네요. 고우석은 19개. 하반기 때도 그래도 승부 해볼만 합니다. 순위권 안에 들어왔으니까요. 클로저 상황 보면 트리플 A 불펜에 스캇이 오버롤은 고우석보다 훨씬 높은데 애드저스티드에서 떨어지기 때문에 메이저리그에서 탈락했어요. 그래서 고우석이 애드저스티드 합쳐가지고 더 높기 때문에 중간에 트리플 A로 강등 안 당하고 계속 던지고 있는 겁니다. 요 순위가 떨어지면 2달에 한 번씩인가 분기에 한 번씩 해가지고 바뀌더라고요, 위치가. 근데 오버롤이 낮음에도 불구하고 계속 유지하고 있습니다. 20경기 뛰어서 19세이브 성공했고요. 첫 시작은 좀 애매하긴 했는데 오히려 메이저 콜업되고 나서 진짜 자리 잘 잡아갑니다. 콜로라도만 가을 야구 진출하면 아주 좋을 것 같네요. 상반기 마무리 지었고요. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.